Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Aaron's Tech Review and Tips. And today we're going to talk a little bit about 3D printing and prepping. Now, 3D printing and prepping are two really independent skills. Getting your piece printed, the common myth is you're just going to print it, everything is going to be fine. Well, if you're looking at this video, you probably learned that that's not the case. That there's a lot of prep work that needs to go into it to come up with a finished product. Now here is a project that I'm working on, which is the GLaDOS head for a GLaDOS robot that I'm actually building right now. Most of the code is right now about done, and thought I'd start working on the head. Now to get to this point right here, it took me a day of sanding with 400 grit sandpaper and 3 coats of high build primer left to sit overnight, okay, to harden. And you do these, there's really no shortcut, guys. The size of GLaDOS, let me show you the failed print here. The size of GLaDOS here is about 2.5 inches by about 4 inches. So you think about that, it's going to take you with the 400 grit sandpaper, you're going to be able to keep your details in your print that you printed it, and I think you kind of want that. Now, a lot of people say go to the acetone bath. I don't agree with that. That's not the way to keep the detail of your print and move it forward. Now, you can see here that I've got some striations still left in the side of it, and I kind of wanted that. Now, here is GLaDOS, guys, at the point where, again, this is, you can see just there, I've got a little bit of striation left. I'm okay with that, but after about a day's work, GLaDOS's head turned out great. Now, I did some painting techniques on it in order to kind of make her eye a little better and stuff like that, but I've already got the LED in there, and that'll actually be computer controlled, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So, but you can see it's got some very nice, she's shiny. There's no, let me get a little closer there. I mean, now this looks like a finished production piece at this point. And you can see how nice that just shines. Well, that took a day, guys. That took a day to do. And it's not, I mean, you're not going to get instant results by just printing and going. Now, most of our printers today are 100 micron, and they do a fairly good job of printing at that 100 micron. You see 50 micron and some of these other high-end $6,000, $2,000 systems that can do higher stuff. Well, right now, for the average Joe, we don't got that type of money to buy that printer, and we've got to make do with what we've got. So I recommend that this becomes your new best friend, guys, right here. So you get a Rust-Oleum high build primer, about 3 coats after you've done your sanding, okay? Now the sanding with 400 grit, I use M3. Let me kind of get it there. You guys see what it is. 400 grit is fine. It's aggressive enough that it'll slowly take it off, but quicker than an 800 grit. I don't think you need an 800 grit if you go ahead and use the primer. But once you're done with that, you kind of can let me kind of move this over a little bit for you. See here, maybe. Oop, don't want that. That's my Raspberry Pi. That's what I'm working on, another project. But kind of make this a little larger. No, not the Pi. Crap. Well, anyways, let's back to this. Not my Pi stuff. Oh, another video. But it's going to take time. Little elbow grease, 400 grit, Rust-Oleum high build primer, and then use Rust-Oleum or whatever the same brand paint when you paint over the top. If you've ever done any modeling, you'll know this. And then, as always, guys, the X-Acto knife will keep you where you need to be. So you only really need 3 things. Your hands, time, and 400 grit sandpaper will give you a very, very good base to start building your paints onto. So that's it. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like this. And as always, please subscribe. I enjoy doing this for you guys. And that's it. Have a great one. I'll talk to you next time. And get out there and see Star Wars. Couldn't let that go. So that's it, guys. Bye.